welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Dad. If you are watching this video for the first time, please kindly click on like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. God bless you. I love you.
Shh, guys, like I am about to share with you one of the most fearful and most scary stories that I've ever had, that you've ever heard. Now, this one is not even funny at all. Well, before we continue, my name is Ken himself, and I'm your superstar host welcoming you on board to this wonderful channel, Histories and Mysteries. Now, how many of you have heard about Dudley Town? That's the most haunted place in the US, or maybe not. As I read the story, as I heard the story, I watched a lot of videos. I couldn't just stop and click to say, yeah, if you don't believe in the supernatural, you're in a long thing or a YOLO wow. If you don't believe that ghosts, demons that they exist, you're in a very, very, very like secluded place in life. You never see anything because, like, they will tell you that this and this has happened, and then you won't believe. Hello. Like one want to believe something like that. Okay, now let's I want to, let me gist you guys about this Dudley Town. Dudley Town is spelled Dudley then Town Town. Yes, that's Dudley Town. Now, the Carter family left Dudley Town for the wilderness of Binghamton, New York. The Dudley Town coast followed them to their new home. Yeah, we have the Carter family, Dr. Carter. I'm going to talk about that in a while. So I just saw this online and I just said, okay, this is a mystery. Not long after they settled into Binghamton, the entire family was slaughtered by Indians. Seriously, like Native Americans, they slaughtered them. Then now, 1670 or 18 something something. And Ed and Lauren Warren mentioned the village in their 1989 book Ghost Hunters. The Warrens wrote about accounts from the 1930s where local youth would drive up the old roads to the high point of the hill to make out. The deserted village was also the perfect place to scare their dates. One story pertains to a certain football captain who took his girlfriend up to the ghost town and began to tell her stories of ghosts and demons. He got so into the story, he spooked himself and ran from the vehicle, leaving the girl behind. Was it a plan? Did he really see something or this imagination overwhelming? Well, many of the stories in regard to the early days of the town, its people, haunts, and creatures began circulating around the 1930s. So now, can we say that the murdered family, the entire family was slaughtered by Indians? They're like maybe their spirits have been going around. I think the family consists of 6 members. Now, okay, we're gonna come back to that. The town is mentioned in 1939, but again, not so much in regard to the horrors. One of the famous people founded it. In 1960, President Blanchard wrote about Dudley Town and mentioned the cause as it was related to him. He described the vanished settlement as a few crumbling stone, massive stone walls and overgrown footpaths, which were formerly roads. Details of monsters and cults ground in Dudley Town have drawn people from far and wide, and unfortunately, not all of them were harmless ghost hunters. Satanic rituals became a common problem in the woods, and many are certain this may have released negative energy into the air that still lingers to this day. If Dudley Town was ever haunted, it most certainly may be now. Because Dudley Town is very quiet, like nobody sleep. And another funny thing about Dudley Town is that you can be arrested for going there. You had me right, yes. You can be arrested for going into Dudley Town. Now, okay. In 1971, Joseph Owens wrote about the history of Dudley Town. It was mostly a recount of the event that plagued the villagers through the years, and once again, the cause was to blame. In 1983, a film crew decided to do a story on the ghost town. The account only helped cement the legend. Yeah, you heard me well. Any evidence of a once thriving village was either long gone or covered by the overgrowth of time. Yes, seriously speaking. The woods were, eerily quiet and void of wildlife, yet there was a certain serenity about them. It felt as if the trees and remains of stone walls and foundations were eager to speak of this tree. That made the place so famous. There are plenty of things to peruse of the place, and plenty of people swear the stories are true, whether they have experienced the town for themselves or have only read about the history or not. The area of Dudley Town is privately owned and has been for some time. Anyone caught within the boundaries of what was once Dudley Town will be arrested for trespassing. You heard me right. The town has gone as far as to rename the roads in order to confuse and thwart tree seekers from going up there in the first place. Why Dudley Town? Is this the story of the ill-fated Dudley family coming to New England to settle? Is it the stories of cloven hoof beasts that drove residents to the brink of their sanity? Like we had stories of people who went mad when they said they saw a lot of strange creatures like seeing shadows around the trees in the forest, seeing human beings that have hooves as legs, and a lot of things. Abandoned ghost towns create the perfect backdrop for the creation of scary stories and myths. The tales of ghosts, demons, curses, satanic rituals, and tragedy have made many swear that Dudley Town is the most haunted in the United States, even if the place is not forbidden from their eyes. One may read about its history using imagination to paint their own picture in deep corners of their mind. This place is mad, I tell you, hey, Dudley Town, very, very crazy place. Like, it's just, um, I fear, I don't go lie. Ruba me, I fear. All right, guys, that is just about Dudley Town, Ghost Town, where if you go to, you might be trespassing. Thank you very much, guys. Have a very lovely time. My name is King himself.